Konnichiwa, minasan. Watashi. Oh, wait, hang on. Wrong one. Yes, welcome back. Welcome to another glorious episode of Encircle the Black Sea. So, I spent a long time, roughly about almost 12 turns, basically pushing my way through the year, and various things have happened in the world. The faction of Pontus upgraded and took over a bit of the territory, which is fine. The Basiliadon Oridison basically have expanded their presence on the Turkish border, which is kind of good because that means they can keep Rome in check, which is fine. And I've basically just been spending some time upgrading the settlements inside this whole perimeter. We now have relocated our General Mr. What's your name? Methodus. Yeah, Methodius. Yeah, Methodus. So Methodus has been transferred from Miskita down to Armavir. The Karanas decided after standing over here for like 5 turns to just move their troops back over to here. So, you know, there you go. I hired a new deputy. So she is basically making sure my place looks lovely. Miskita is finally in a position where it's more or less self-sufficient. So I have moved... what's his name? Lagus, the man who everyone will blame unfairly, to basically to be in a position to support my declaration of war against Saracens. Now, these guys undoubtedly will attack Tanais. Tanais is at risk, and it can be overwhelmed if we're not careful. However, we do have an army. They're not very strong, I'll admit. I don't have the money. It's a bit risky. We've been kind of... I've made a bit of a gamble, and I'm hoping that these guys don't make a push, but they might make a push for Tanais, and I don't really have the means to stop them. At least not totally. Yeah, it's a bit of a risk, but I kind of want to push on, and we do need to start capturing more territory. It'll take me 2 turns to reach Saracenia, but the good news is once either of these armies gets into position, I can move up, grab the settlement, and then zerg over to here. So maybe worst case scenario, these guys may take Tanais, but then I can basically retake it and in a matter of time restore the damage. So I think it's fine. First of all, let us go through the official channels. You, Mino like.
Greetings to you. I trust you come with...
Right, now you make move. You. Attack. You. You will be taking your time getting there, but you do have a few other things. So, this settlement's going to probably be a little bit of a problem. We're probably going to suffer from some political things. I could sabotage. No, reconnoiter. No. That's fine. We don't need them. This could be a problem. They are now pretty much on my border. They will probably lay siege and attempt to attack. If I'm lucky, they'll be stupid and don't do it, but they probably will attack because I'm just giving them a free target. But at this point, I think it's a necessary sacrifice to be able to push in, grab this territory. We kill them. These guys stay behind. Saracena, my main army goes along to attack these guys. We kill those guys. Problem solved. Then we can finally turn our attention to the north, where we can get Ra and grab that section sorted. Then finally push our way down to Daix. But again, it's going to take some time. So, without further ado, let's get started. I've also spent some time upgrading some of the units. So we've now had some reforms. So reforms are now a thing. And Rome's already had its first set of reforms, which is a little concerning. And the Greeks have also had their first set of reforms as well. Whether or not this completely affects us, as we're kind of like an outside culture, hard to say. But I'm feeling confident that we are probably due to get some kind of beneficial upgrade for this. More mobile infantry, which is going to be useful. In terms of economics, we're not doing too hot. I moved both of my armies out and I almost got bankrupt, which was a bit of a danger. We avoided it, just... but I did have to disband a couple of units, which I wasn't too proud of, so we're having to manage in whichever way we can. Moment of truth. Well, no, they're going to attack. I know they're going to attack. It would be a very stupid decision if they didn't attack.
The sword was drawn, but now it's bloodied.
It hasn't even been bloodied. Yep, here they come. Okay, so the enemy is sending in lots of cavalry, but not many archers. This could be beneficial. So, we've got our commander. He's in position and can do something about it. We've also got my garrison commander, who's got hoplite light dudes. If we can force them into a defensive... If I can force these bastards into defensive position... They have got archer cavalry and a bunch of troops, but they don't have much. If I can hold them off, this might just do it. Might. Not saying it will. If I can force them into... I mean, obviously, they're attacking me, so that's fine. But if I can force them into a battle that will fuck them over in the long run, that'll be fine. They don't have many high-quality troops. The one advantage I have is I have pikes and militia and spears. They have the numbers, and they have the mobility of cavalry. But I'm going to deploy my troops on the ground almost immediately. So, hopefully. And the worst case scenario, and this is a worst case, I may have to resort to... Okay, what are we looking at? Oh, a lot more trees than usual. That's a first. Right, okay, first of all, I don't have any defenses, which is a bit of a shame. Right, well, the most important thing is we need to put all of our assault ships and combat ships at the front. Then, we need to put all of our range ships in the background so they immediately deploy. So I need you guys pretty much on point. Yeah, there we go. And we'll put the general ship there. Then you will... You're useless, aren't you? You really don't have a point being here. No, you're completely useless. So, supply ship, just chill. Like, you can just leave. Like, you have no reason to be here. So, I'm going to put you on the far side. You guys, I'm going to put almost immediately afterwards. Hopefully that's not going to fuck us over too much. Right, land army. Right. Greek militia will form up here, and you guys will basically hold the pikes here. I want another group of militia here. I want another group of militia here. You guys are literally designed to not be hit. Oh, not here. You guys are literally designed to basically be the bait, or the, you know, whatever. You're the guys who will basically take the ship. You guys are reserves. You guys are going to watch. You guys are going to go here. You guys are going to basically have these. These guys are going to come in. They're going to hopefully have some backup. Archers. One of you dudes will chill here. One of you dudes will chill here. And another one of you dudes will chill here. Hopefully these guys will have come in by the time these guys arrive on scene. So we'll have extra backup. And then we can basically begin to form a massive circular defense. But the main aim is to try and get these fuckers to attempt one of these choke points. Preferably this one. This one's really good because they'd be trapped by these two buildings. So if they try and force that single choke, that would be perfect, right? I like this. I like that. I like that. They don't look rich enough to buy a goblet of piss. That is a very good statement, sir. I am very proud of you for saying that. You withdraw. No, you can't withdraw. Never mind then. You're useless to me. Right. So the main aim is we're trying to ensure that these bastards don't get any kind of, get any purchase on the thing. They have cavalry. They are light cavalry. Their armor is piss, which means I have the range advantage. And if I can get my dudes off the boats and onto the shoreline, which is what we're doing, these light infantry probably not going to do too much, but they do have javelins, which could give me a bit of a bonus. They could act as skirmisher infantry. Make your way towards these points. Any man who arrives on shore needs to arrive and starts making your way towards that. These are technically the first sword infantry we've got. My militia are going to take shit, but I want my archers to take the shit. Remember, they're all garrison infantry. Garrison infantry does not matter. Right. Oops. I'd love if you could actually cause damage to your own ships in this game. Like, if they're being moved around or whatever. Right, the enemy are going to have an advantage in range, of course, which is a problem. But I want my dudes to take the shit. I want these lighter... Fuck it. Mob. You get over there, do something to do something. Right. I want none of these dudes to take... Well, they are taking a shot, unfortunately, but... The hope is that they take fire and then they run away. Right. How you doing? Reinforcements are on the way. Hold on. Just hold on. Right, all bow archers or whatever. Regroup and prepare to defend this area. Okay, good news is that these guys are holding off and they've caused a bunch of damage. Good. Good shit. Right, hopefully these guys will help mitigate some of the damage. We are shooting them and we are killing them. Unfortunately, our Hoplite militia are taking shit. I was expecting this, to be honest with you. But that's what we get. You boys re-angle and prepare to deal with that. I want you two to help me defeat that left flank. This is the reason why we kept two of these dudes in the background, because we gotta have this ship under control. They're gonna take hits. We'll put a general close to the front, just in case. But obviously, you know, they're gonna find it difficult to deal with. I mean, the good news is their cavalry is struggling quite a bit. And remember, every dude who we kill here, one less dude for us to worry about on the front lines. Get a general in position. This is bad, because obviously he could take fire unnecessarily, but we gotta start shooting back at them. Right. Do your bit and do it proud. We're kicking ass and we're killing these wankers. Already we're getting the first routers. Good, good, good. Hold the line, lads. Hold the line. In the name of our people. I almost said emperor. In the name of our glorious nation, you will hold the line. We're sending as many of these pricks to the ground as possible, and their cavalry forces are going to suffer extreme casualties. They try it, we'll fuck them for it. Besides, if we can commit to one thing, and we don't need them to. We don't need to kill them all. The objective of the day is not to kill. It is a useful objective, nonetheless, right? But still. Hoplite, form up. Right, you boys. I'm gonna have you boys start doing some cheeky shit. Oh, they're committing. These guys are probably going to die, but they are probably going to potentially get fucked because of that. You guys keep doing that. That's good. All three of you focus on that missile cavalry. You boys do me the beautiful service of attacking. I do hope to get some thorax swordsmen in this battle. I remember them from the Spartan campaign. They were good. Very good cavalry. As cavalry, very good infantry. Thorax is a very good infantry unit. Right, they've committed a large portion of their forces to attack on one of the chokes. I'm happy for that, though I'm not happy about the fact that they went for that one. Personally, I would have loved if they went for this one. It's a lot harder for them to back out. Over here, well, actually, they've kind of fucked themselves. It could be a blessing in disguise. Concentrate fire on those dudes. They are about ready to break. They have taken shit. They're going to die. And we're going to win. It's going to be awesome. Right, get yourselves into position and royally fuck those dudes. You probably will die, but the hope is by the time you get there, they'll not have noticed you. Fuck it. Spearmen. General, get into position and start throwing shit in their general direction. The hope is what we're doing right now is what's going to happen, which is basically we're going to commit and destroy them. Their cavalry can't go against us, which is what I'm hoping for. And their armor units is so pissed. This is why you upgrade your fucking army first. I am so grateful that I went with this option. This sounds callous and downright selfish, but this is why you upgrade your army. Sadly, we haven't killed their general, but that's fine. Again, we're not here to kill the army. We're here to destroy as much of it as possible. Yes, and there's a benefit to doing that. But it is not to destroy the entire thing. It's a bonus. It's a bonus, to say the least. Your job is simple. Kill as many dudes and make them rout. That's all we want. Make them rout. Make them cry. Make them run into the run. Make them cry. Make them run into the sky. General Inspire. Time to launch a counterattack, boyos. Militia. And the Admiral gets a job. Isn't that lovely? Right, withdraw.
Commander.
You guys are being morons.
Double time. Citizen Hoplite.
Citizen Hoplite, you've taken a shit kicking, which is fine. You guys are 108. We'll put you in. Charge.
Melee troops. Advance. Ready. Advance. Forward. We await your command.
If we can get into the back of these dudes, that'll be fucking dope.
Your orders.
Don't think we can, but it would be awesome. Besides, knocking out their medium melee infantry is probably going to be a much better idea. We are going to suffer some attrition, though, but the point is you're supposed to do that.
One of our units has used all
Right,
its
you're about to
ammunition.
spook them. You need to spook them off, or get them caught. Preferably get them caught.
Melee infantry ready. Pikemen ready for orders.
Yep. Who have we got for missiles? Okay, I'm going to redistribute these dudes a little bit. So I'm sorry, you guys are on your own.
At speed. Thorax swordsman.
Oh god, your cavalry all stuck there. That's baggage train.
General.
Inspire! 60 dudes charging an entire army.
Melee troops awaiting orders. By your command. Citizen Hoplite.
Convert to a proper attack. Hoplite proper?
Is ready.
Hoplite proper, go for it.
Use the command.
You guys chill. You guys begin the counter-attack. You guys just hold the line.
Missiles awaiting targets.
Yeah, that's good. Here they come.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Here we go. They're kicking us, but we're kicking them. There goes your baggage train, bitch. This is what we want. We want this to happen. Mass route.
Melee troops awaiting orders.
Put pressure.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
More pressure, more pressure, more pressure. Good job, good job, good job, good job, good job.
Citizen Hoplite.
You, Citizen Hoplite. Normal Hoplite.
Hoplite.
More Hoplite, more death. Kill them all. Kill them all. You boys are literally holding the whole army away. And we love you for it. You will die very badly, and I'm very sorry about that. But trust me, you're doing a job. A job that needs to be done. Mass route time. Everyone push. Push in, push in, push in, push in, push in, push in, push in. All it takes is that one unit. We need that unit to route. That's all we gotta do.
The men are wavering.
Try and get out. You're gonna die, but try and get out. Yeah, you're gonna take a shit kicking. I've had to sacrifice that unit, but the reason for it was sound. Oh, they're dead. They're so fucking dead. Yeah, no chance. I'm sorry. I don't want to be this. I didn't want that to happen, but we have no choice. It was either that or my guys get shat upon by all those missiles. Miss infantry move.
Yours to command.
They're gone. Their main core component army has now been fucked. And I will get revenge for this. Get moving.
At the double. General.
Let's do this.
At speed.
Their army has taken a shit kicking, but it is not over yet. I hope some of those dudes got out. Some of them have. Some, but nowhere near as many.
General. Swords.
Get them.
General. We await your command.
They're trying to backtrack now. They've suffered super levels of casualties, but...
Citizen Hoplites. Ready for orders. By your command. Yours to command.
Yeah, he's dead.
General.
We can kill their cavalry. Oh, now we're suffering the same problem.
Hoplites ready.
I don't know why you guys are taking part in this.
Missiles ready and waiting.
Missiles, leave.
General.
Leave the combat. Or run through it, either way.
Archers.
Move out of combat.
General.
Get through, get through, get through, get through, get through, get through, get through. A lot of you dudes need to get through.
Engage. Ready. By your command.
We can just punch a hole through. We can then turn the
One of our
tide.
units has used all its ammunition.
We can turn the tide and basically throw around. Yeah, they're gone. So we've completely defeated this counterattack. I had hoped this would be the result of that attack, but at the same time I wasn't so silly as to thinking that that wasn't going to be a thing. I was hoping for something similar to this. Though the amount of cavalry I was hoping to kill would be smaller. Well, again, I was expecting to potentially lose. Like, I'm never going to underestimate my opponents. I've done that so many times in previous campaigns. It is better to assume that you will lose than to at any point assume, oh yeah, we've got this. Like, unless the fight is so in your favor, it's not even funny. Like, really not even funny jokes. Right. If any of you can get those guys, fantastic. But I doubt it. We've got their cavalry pinned, though. Ah, good. We've got one of them to commit. We might just get... Like, sadly, we can't get rid of all these dudes, but that's fine. That's what the other army's for. And don't forget, once we get into position for the end... Once we get into the next turn, we're going to be hitting them, and we're going to be destroying their settlement. They're not going to get any level of attrition whatsoever. Maybe minimalistic attrition. It won't be long before these pricks die. Their generals fled in disgrace. And these guys are just about to get inspired to go kill more shit. My commander's in the thick of it. This guy, this admiral, this dude who was supposed to just guard settlements is now, like, completely... This dude is just literally dedicated in killing any and all... Is this the guy leading the charge? And there's always a moment of glory. And I'm proud of him. Well done. Let's speed this battle up a bit. It's only a matter of time. Right, these dudes are getting completely shreked. There we go. The collapse is about to happen. Once they go, that's it. Yeah, there he goes. Collapse is about to happen. Push, 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 push. We got him. We fucking got him. Keep pushing. Keep pushing through. Push through. Bastards are shooting at us. They won't stand a chance. Our entire mob blob is coming to attack. We're taking heavy casualties, but that's the point of a garrison fleet and garrison army. We take casualties, we can afford to losses. They can't. Our dudes may suffer as a result, but their nation and army is going to do it. And also, it means less, you know, more attrition for me means... got him. Gone. Try and get some of these dudes. If we can kill some of their cavalry and baggage trains, that'll be better. Not entirely sure what happens when you get a baggage train captured, but maybe we get the supplies. Yeah, it was a bit of a high KD count. We definitely lost a unit, though. If we haven't, it'd be a miracle. But yeah, that's a lot of dead horses. And again, if we can destroy... Yeah, they lost like 2k completely. Like, they've lost a good over half of their... Well, yeah, they're almost dead. So, yeah. We suffered a bit of friendly fire, but nowhere near as much as I previously thought. Their main cavalry component got shreked, and I think my missiles, when I did get the reinforcements, did do a nice number on them. My bows on the garrison were very, very good. I'm very proud of them. They did a damn good job. I would, in the future, like to upgrade and have more... Excuse me, I might want to have more... dudes in not armor. Well, yeah, obviously armor, but you know what I mean. But yeah, boom, fuck off, out of my town, bitch. And that's why we upgrade weapons, ladies and gentlemen. That's why. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. Shit. But in comparison, look at how many they lost. That is a good victory. Am I released? I'd like to. Nah, that's maybe they would ransom the captives, but that... How many dudes... Nah, enslave. Money, money, money. Yeah, well fucking done, Tanas. Settlement won against them, and that is why we have that. It probably would have been a much bigger struggle if... Ooh, nice. Buctus is the new royal rival. Oh, dear. Oh, fair enough. Army traditions. Melee attack for all ships. Evil mother-in-law. Oh. Noble woman. Oh, good. And grain pits. Even better. But more importantly, oh, these dumbasses have abandoned the settlement. No chance.
None will escape.
And better still, we've got the reinforcements. How funny.
The way is blocked.
It's not even a question, is it? No, but it is. It's not a question, but they want us to fight anyway. Balanced, I'd say. 88% of their entire force. Not great. A lot of the losses were on my main army, which is I didn't want that, but it does save me a battle. So, hey, Ares Dread is gone.
At your command. Ready for orders.
We'll have you. Yeah, we'll have one turn of him being there, and then we'll have that.
You can call me Nyx.
You now are stuck with that. You're dealing with that, and I will, for the sake of, for the sake of getting things, we're gonna get you one assault dude who's gonna be able to do shit. So that's gonna be awesome. It's gonna take in it's gonna factor into our. Actually, wait, hang on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Do I have enough? Yes, I do. Right. Okay. We've got another thing to do. Can I recruit a third dude? Oh, I can. Fantastic. Right. Well, we're gonna recruit her. Oh, actually, wait, hang on. Can I convert you? No, I can't. Right. We'll demolish you. Turn you into grain pits. And I will just demolish you because I don't need you around. And I'll turn you into a thing. Right. There we go.
Ready for battle.
Fantastic.
How can I be of assistance?
We've got them on site, but I want these guys on site. And we need to know what kind of level they're at.
Swift and silent.
Okay.
Among shadows.
There we go. That's more like it. So out of all of their dudes, they've got 7 dudes left, and you have got 6 dudes, and you're already on attrition. If you're stupid, which I'm hoping you are,
Ready for orders.
I'll pop them over here so you're the first things that we see. If you're stupid, then hopefully we should be able to see. We've got -1 food. Not good. We've got food problems. We are going to be dealing with them in a turn or two. And we are suffering a bit there. Unless I can stop taxing a settlement. Question. How much would I lose if I stop taxing? Manageable. For the time being. Manageable. Right. Let's do it that way. Not a great idea, but... Oh, I know what we could do. Get rid of the bread and games thing, right? Get rid of that for a packet of chips. Right. Methinks we can be done with that. And instead... Hoping that works. Never done that before. Let's do it that way. Oh, traditions. Yes. I completely forgot about them.
Ready for battle.
Not upgraded these too many times in the past. Right. What else can we do? Upkeep for land units. Methinks yes. And... weapon damage, spear armed units, or missile. I think spear. Again, we want these guys to basically poke a spear at someone and for them to explode. I like the concept of that. It's a nice concept, I'm not going to lie. Right. So, what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and see if we can begin the process once again. So what I'm going to try and do with this new system of recording if you haven't seen the previous episode, basically I announced that semi-announced that I would be changing the mannerisms of how I do this particular campaign. The main mannerism is I'm going to put in a system where I can then, for this campaign, I can begin to skip turns and skip recording certain things for the sake of keeping up the campaign, gameplay. It's not something I'm a huge fan of, but because I want to get through this campaign at a reasonable rate and rather than my usual Shogun 2 style, I had a feeling that was going to happen, where I take my time with each episode, I'm instead going to be plowing through this series at a bit of a decent rate. I had a feeling you wankers would try something. Right. Oh, nice. It's automatic. What am I going to give you? I've already got a farmstead, and we've already got that going into it. What can I do with this one? I could do an enclosed settlement, or is this... No. Guess not for you. Could build a Lithi Bolos. I could upgrade that. And I could get more garrison. That would be kind of nice. I could, to be honest with you, do that. It's a pretty shitty thing, but it does give me the ability to make siege equipment. Fuck it, why not? Right, methinks we wants to go for, once again, another farming settlement. Boom! That's money in the pocket. Right. You out skis, you in skis. And you attack skis. Yeah, I figured you'd die and run like a little coward. Right, guess what though? You fucked. 93, 94. Dead! That's the first army gone. And sell! Right, next thing. Make your way across to there.
My skills are yours.
Can I sabotage? I can sabotage supplies. Is it worth trying? Assassination, what's better? No, let's try sabotaging.
I will see it done.
Can you fuck over his supplies? Nope, didn't think so. Didn't think so, but hey ho, we tried so. Right, now we've done that, we can start taxing you again. Woo! Now we have money and we got people coming in. Huzzah. And question, now that we got this one improving that, I'm going to be keeping my eyes peeled for this. Because if we can get this working... Uh-oh. That's not good. We're respected, but not admired. I want to be admired. Right, question. Who owns this city? Who owns this city? Dutiful local party. Who is owning this province is the question. Who owns this? Do we know? Who owns this province? Does it say? Don't know. Don't think so. Well, I'm not going to risk it. I may be providing myself some good things, but it'd be nice if I went for that instead. Not bread and games. Taxed harvesting. Don't think so. Methinks noble philanthropy is probably our next best thing. So we're going to try and see if we can kill off this other clan. Then that'll be the second dudes to go bye-bye. And that'll be another settlement under our control. So we can kill this dude. And then I'll make my way over towards Tanais. Try and garrison up some dudes. Get some replenishment. Maybe even start looking towards grabbing Ra as an early form. Maybe. Who knows. And then that way we can kind of deal with that. And now that we're no... Actually, to be honest with you, now that we're no longer at risk of losing this Teneus to any potential invaders for the time being, I might move Heralds of Triton down to Phasis to act as a bit of a border garrison thingy. I mean, this guy's a hero, for sure. But I'm thinking it's a good idea for him to perhaps go and explore Phasis as well. Yeah, there we go. So no, I think that's pretty cool. I'm happy with that.
How can I be of assistance?
You tried and you failed, but that's fine. But what we can do then is have... Technically our settlement's going to be a little bit upset, sure. But then at least we can begin to sort of look at that and go, haha! And then try and do that. And then, hopefully, with the once the war's over there, we can actually begin to make progress towards going to the Eastern Front. And then once we've gotten that way, we can actually perhaps recruit those Lithibolobs. Well, the onagers, basically. And I wouldn't mind some of those. Yes. Would enjoy those quite a bit. And be able to do some pretty dope shit with them. Mainly just in the form of blowing up one of the walls. Because grabbing dakes would be so much easier if we had siege equipment. I'll probably attribute them to the second army, not to this army. This army here is probably going to be the army that's going to have the main the thrusto, and the Lagus is going to be the guy who's going to be using the siege equipment and all that jazz. Oh, they're going for another attack. Ooh. They're making a bit of a bold push. Though, to be fair, well played. Well fucking played. Fuck. Okay. This could be bad. You know what? Well played. I honestly should have expected... you know what? I should have been on the ball thinking to myself, oh yeah, these guys could still attack the settlement. At no point did I think... at no point did I think this. I should have thought of this as soon as... well, as soon as the bloody... as soon as I moved... I shouldn't have moved the other dude, because then, you know, now... he could potentially... he could potentially destroy my settlement. If I'm not careful. They've hired a bunch of mercenaries to try and compensate for the lack of their troops, but they've probably wasted a lot of their gold. So, I'm hoping that we still have well, we've still got a chance, but it's not going to be as easy, obviously. Right, I'm going to pop these dudes, like, here, as soon as they get onto the thing. Right, we're going to do the same setup as we did before. Stronger dudes, though, first, obviously. So, you boys... set up in a...
Understood.
Oh, that's not really much of a defensive form, but okay. We'll put you two dudes...
Yes, Commander.
You guys will be chilling here.
Pike
Okay.
infantry ready.
Oof, you're really not in a good position. You're in a shitty village. You're in a shitty position, to say the least. But we need you in form. Have you in reserve. Have you two in reserve. I'll have you guys move into position. You'll be taking on that defensive. You'll be taking on that defensive. And you'll be taking on that defensive. Chances are you guys are going to probably be need to be used, so that's fine.
Ready for orders.
And you boys just take up defensive position on the south. And you guys... I don't want to run... I want you running harassment, but more, to be honest with you, I want you acting as target. I'm not entirely sure how best to treat these guys, apart from just bait, which is probably what I should be doing.
Command. Support ships. If we are victorious and live, I will sacrifice to Zeus and Ares for their favor and help in our defense. But we mortals must do our parts as well. Fight with honor, and all will be well.
They're splitting up their forces, which is good, but the downside is, of course, we need to... I mean, I've got a decent garrison for the navy. Get the fuck over there as soon as you can. Literally, just as soon as you get off the boats, get over there. These two dudes are going to be concentrating their fire along here. Hopefully they decide to commit. Yeah, they're mercenaries. I mean, they're shock cavalry, so that shouldn't be too much. And again, here they come with their cavalry attack. And again, counterattack times. And they don't take a single shit.
Missile infantry.
These guys will handle those dudes. I need you to focus on knocking them dudes out. That's fine. What we want, that's what we want. We want them to take that shot.
Archers.
We'll put the archers to help defend this position here.
Ready for orders.
These guys are probably going to get slaughtered, unfortunately. There's nothing we can do to stop that. Focus your attention on there, and I want you guys to try and focus on nuking. There's just nothing we can do. We have to just take the hits. It sucks. It really fucking sucks. I don't like it at all, but there's nothing we can do.
Commander, orders understood.
Try and attribute the... Because bearing in mind, it's these dudes... We just got to keep killing their shit. I'm hoping that these guys take most of the hits. They're taking a spread. Like, they're shooting these dudes, which is the good thing, is the guys I want to shoot at. Fucking cowards. I know, I can totally understand now why people hate these guys in multiplayer. Like, I've never really played the multiplayer in this game, or any kind of Total War game. I'm not really much of a... Like, as much as I proudly say that I'm...
The men are wavering.
That's what I want to see. That's completely fine. All against my civilian militia. That is exactly what I want to see.
Commander, as you command.
Don't bring me down, Bruce. One dude is taking on all this shit. We're hopefully going to be able to take a shit... We're hopefully going to take these bastards to town. Get over there as soon as you can. Right, you boys, commit into the engagement and try and smack a few of those wankers for us. Give them what for, lads?
Archers, orders. Double time. By your command. Ready. Archers, take aim. We await your command.
Want you boys committing to that.
Archers,
Regroup.
march. We await your command.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Missiles awaiting targets.
Right, I want you to concentrate your fire on those dudes. I want you to concentrate fire on... To be honest with you, those dudes. Whatever you want to do, just concentrate fire on them. You boys, concentrate fire on those dudes. Fuck them.
Missiles awaiting targets.
They're going to run out of ammo. These guys are more of a pain. We can't catch them in melee. Right, you two, fuck them over. You, keep shooting on that same target.
Citizen Hoplites.
They look like a high-ranking cavalry. And these guys are left alone, which is nice. It sucks that the militia take the hits, but that's kind of the point of the militia. They're meant to take the hits. I'm quite happy that I was able to adapt the tactics in this regard. Again, right, we're shifting focus a bit because there's a lot of targets in that kill zone and there's only a few dudes here. 5-man juicy opportunity, 1-man waste of ammo. And there's a supply baggage train, which is completely useless. I mean, I don't know how supply baggages work in battles in this game. Like, at least with the DEI mod. Could be completely... could be a new thing, I'm not too sure. But what I can say is that whatever it is, it's something. What are these dudes? Oh, they're just shitty ass. Yeah, shit ass. Right, you concentrate fire on those wankers.
By your command. Missile infantry at your command.
Concentrate fire if you can on whoever and whatever. Oh boy.
Citizen Hoplites. By your command.
Reform.
Advance at speed. Quick march. Orders. Citizen Hoplites. Yours to command.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Citizen Hoplites. Advance at speed. Archers.
To concentrate fire on those dudes next.
Ready and waiting.
Looks like their commander's already running away again. Lol.
At your service. Archers!
We're doing pretty well over here. Right, let's counteract. Start sending shit in the direction of the enemy. We're gonna abandon anything here because I don't think we need to worry. These guys are just gonna get fucked. And all that's left is their shitty little militia, which is what I'm gonna begin to send the general up to provide morale boosting abilities. You guys, concentrate fire on them. You three, begin to focus your attention on that cavalry as soon as you can. Get a few cheeky shots in.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Brace. Oof. Ooh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That shock cavalry's done their job. General.
Our general is under attack.
Doesn't matter. Get into position. Hold the line. Shit. Yeah, the one thing that I can't do or how to deal with is accuracy.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Right, around the corner. Around the corner. Come on. Fuck, they've broken. Not good. Not good.
Yours to command. Archers! Move out! Double time! Ready and waiting.
Might have underestimated the enemy a little.
We await your command. Archers! Missile infantry! Citizen hoplites!
Oh, we'll turn to shit in a second.
General! Ready! Follow at speed!
About face. Where's my other dude? Where are my other hoplite? Are they routed?
Ready for all.
Better not have. Got some other dudes here as well. Right, remaining archers. Concentrate your endeavors on killing those cavalry. You kill those cavalry, problem is solved. I'm gonna put some of my infantry in my non-committed garrison.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Right, you dudes. Come over there, provide support for those dudes. That's all it takes. Right, you go commit. Cavalry, you know you need to about face, help those fuckaroos out. Okay, good news. They're gone. They're stupid. They've committed in the wrong way.
By your command.
Good fucking luck with that shit. Pike infantry begin to turn about. Good job. Good job.
Citizen hoplites!
Their ploy almost worked, I'll be honest with you. They almost got it. They almost got it. If they'd have done this earlier in the battle, I think we could have been in a really bad place. Easily in a bad place. But because they decided to spend some time trying to... because they tried to do this shit in an inopportune... in an awkward location. Right, pike infantry stays inside. Everyone else makes their way towards this position. I want as many dudes on in that fight as possible.
At your service.
They're... What is these dudes again? The Takapata or whatever the fuck they're called. Tapabara. Okay, Tapabara. Yeah, they're basically covering the retreat of their dudes. They're losing, and they're going to lose this battle badly, but... That's fine. Day's done. They're not going to get away with this. They try... Yeah, the gamble almost paid off. If they had a bit more forces, if I was in a bit of a worse position, yeah.
Yours to command.
Nice, good kill. Teleporting Greeks. That's the advantage of the... That's the technological advantage right there. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, get the fuck in there. Good job, lad. Good job. That is a kill. That is a kill. Oh, that's perfect. Let's just bash the living shit out of that barbarian scum and send him running. Ah, oh, it's so satisfying. And there's the there is the baggage train. What's this? Morale. Not doing so hard, are you? I'm not entirely sure how this whole works. I mean,
Missiles awaiting targets.
Do you kill the horses?
One of our units has used all its
Oh, wow.
ammunition.
That's new. I mean, it makes sense they would go for the baggage train, but I'm surprised that they're putting up such resistance. I figured with these baggage trains, they'd be kind of dudes who just instantly would die, but... Well, they got no melee attack. They have a high weapon damage, though, and their base morale is way too high. Apparently, they're really good at killing elephants. Who'd have thought? Well, next time I encounter Carthaginians with elephants, I'll be sure to... And they apparently can pen. Oh, okay. Pneumatic baggage trains. Okay. Not entirely sure. I mean, out of all of them, they're the ones causing the most problems. Not all of them... I'm gonna catch these fuckaroos. If we can kill these dudes, they are... Stop. Let these guys do the job. These lightly armored dudes are going to run around and, yeah, they're just ripping these wankers apart. I don't want them having any more baggage trains. We don't want them having any kind of food supply whatsoever. They may end up surviving the winters or surviving whatever kind of shitty conditions are going on at the moment, so I don't want them having a single chance to survive anything. So if that's the case, then they're all fucked. No foodies for youies. How many dudes are left? 11? Yeah, let's get rid of a few more of them. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, I will agree with that one. That is an accurate statement of a close victory. Though, again, luckily for us, ironically, the strongest factor about this entire battle was that the enemy sent with so many cavalry. And this is kind of where my belief in infantry is reinforced to a degree. Like, obviously, cavalry in this... I've had enough battles... I mean, okay, put it this way. I've had enough battles in this game this campaign so far to indicate that cavalry still has a very good usage, and it is very important. However, I am also being reinforced with the concept that the infantryman is the ultimate form of weaponry, and that should always get priority over cavalry. Having cavalry is one thing, but infantry is so much more useful. The only downside is that they're slower than cavalry. So if you're having troubles getting with... I don't mind suffering the downside of... I don't mind having the downside. Yeah, we'll release some of the captives. They're not going to be coming back. And there's only 2 dudes left. Oh, this is just lovely. They fucked themselves royally. But no, like... This has probably reinforced my notion that infantry are the superior force to be reckoned with, and that anyone who disagrees, well, anyone in this particular campaign who disagrees, will get a bad middle finger in the form of a spear. Because fuck them. And that's the way the cookie crumbles on that one. At least if we can knock these guys out the park. Please don't crash. Thank you. I like how the game's like, the need for cavalry. I don't care. It's winter, though, which means good shit. Oh, we've got some Hellenic reforms. That's very intriguing. Sadly, I've lost my movement range. But... Right, I need you to start making your way up to Ra. Which is a bit of a shame. How bad is the winter here? Unfortunately, not too good. How's the provincial stuff going? Is it a bad winter? Ah, winter is here. Winter here. And winter, nothing too bad. Okay, well, could have been worse, but could have been better. Anyway, we can finally upgrade this now. And turn this into a agora, which will then eventually I'll turn into a research library. Because we can then increase our academia and then have some proper helplete. We can increase our learning abilities. And also, I am going to upgrade my barricades because I think it makes sense that I should upgrade my barracks. Because, you know, I think it's about time, don't you? That's all that's remaining of this dude. He's a king of only 67 dudes. That's all that's left of his kingdom. 67 dudes. Out of the thousands he used to command, 67 dudes is all he can muster. What a pity. It's a shame that it's autumn, though. But here we are. Here we are. I wonder what he's going to try and do. He's probably going to run away. If he has any sense, he'll kill himself in the form of attacking me. Ah, good. But 2-7 fall has been a pretty good year. Mainly quiet, but it's given us another settlement. Eventually, once the Ceresina and all the chaos of trying to deal with this culture is subsided, we can begin to sort of calm things down a bit, try and get some more attention being made to other settlements. And then, yeah, try and handle ourselves in a more efficient manner. I forgot to look at the reforms. Shit. Well, we've got reforms, so that means our armies are going to become slightly better. Our soldiers are going to become more upgraded, and there's going to hopefully be an adaptation of the... Like, the cool thing about these upgrades, and one of the cool things I like about these evolutions of units, is that over the course of the campaign, you can kind of see the historical world take notice of Rome, and how they're like, right, okay, so if we want to stand a chance against these guys, we got to kind of copy them. And I like that. For me, I like that. It sounds silly, but there we are. Right. You have, like, 2 things left. Because you're going to be a besieger, methinks you should probably have that. What else can we have for that? Oh, that's nice. And I'm thinking probably Relentless Attacker is another thing you should have. You are the guy who tries to royally fuck with everything. Syria. Ptolemy counts again. Ooh. Right, let's see how things are going with our neighbours. Rhodes is looking good. We've got all the trade we, well, can currently get. You are at war with the Carthaginians.
Come, noble visitor.
I'd like to make a trade. We want you.
For the sake of friendship that has been, and...
Why don't you want to trade with me? I have all the good shit. Oh, you're importing everything, whereas I'm not. Parthia would be nice. I am importing a fair amount of shit, but you don't like me. Right. Well. Well, you haven't moved. That's the intelligent move. Prepare to die. He decides to fight. What a brave soul. We'll have a protective stance. He's dead. He had the intelligent maneuver and will respectfully. Cires has fallen, and my glorious victory has arrived. And I'm also going to do this to try and keep my income at a reasonable rate.
You can call me.
Yeah, this is where going north is going to be a dangerous gambit. We probably should, if we're going to go do this shit, we're going to have to do this in the spring. Like, my god, we're doing this in the spring. It's not even a question now. It's we're doing this in the spring. I cannot think of any other reason more profound than this, to do this in the spring. You're currently keeping the peace, which is nice. I might try and get this settlement to upgrade a bit so we can have a bit of a better research rate. This will take a chunk of my food income, but that's the kind of the point. So let's get that going. And also, we probably should upgrade this. I don't know, maybe I should upgrade my main settlement before I upgrade anything else, because that will make this settlement... Well, considering that at the moment there's nothing stopping any of these pricks from attacking me, and I only have a settlement garrison of 12, I've got settlements outside of my province who are better guarded at this point. For example, Misketa, who has also the same thing. So, yeah, methinks we're going to go with that. We're going to focus a little bit more internally and upgrade that shit. Better still, we've got one more turn before we have... Hang on. this, which is going to be lovely. I'm doing this so I can hopefully, I'm doing this so I can try and get more legal and more, like, political strength. So that way we can actually try and get a bit more love in coming our way. Once I've done that, I'm probably going to focus a little bit back onto siege works and maybe get some of this going. Maybe I'll do this before I upgrade settlements, just because I think then that'll make it cheaper. Yeah, I might just do that. After that, we'll go with tax labor, and then maybe some water sluicing as well. Again, like, there's a load of upgrades I need to do in order to try and make this place as efficient as possible. Oh, some of these things are so nice. Livestock. Siege tower. I could... Oh, pre-siege siege tower. That would be nice. There's a load of good things I need to get. That probably would also be... You see, this is the problem with this game. There's so many good choices, and you can't really choose, which is a bit of a shame. That would be lovely, but that's gonna be a waste of fucking time. Oh boy, though. Oh boy. Right. Well, what we'll do then to save, we'll try and upgrade certain things, because obviously we wanted to do the upgrades for whatever. I am going to improve. -8 sanitation keeps the public order happy. We're going to improve this to a level 3. It's going to take 10 turns, but that's fine. It'll be we'll have the resources we need for other stuff, and it's going to be worth it, well worth it. So what we're going to do is we're going to have this turn, and let's have a look at the time of the episode. Oh, it's an hour already. G fucking G. Right. Well, there you go. So because we were doing a lot of fighting and a lot of other things, we didn't need to edit this episode down a bit. But in future episodes. Like how I say this, and I'm like, I'm going to do a different style. Immediately does the same style in the following episode. You can see why I did it, though. We had battle, alright? Multiple battle. So in the next episode, we are going to... What I'm going to do... Well, I'm not obviously going to record what I'm going to do. But what I am going to do is I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. So then when we come to the next episode, you can understand what the hell was going on. And I'll also tell you what I'm going to do then. So what we are going to do is I'm going to focus on a little bit more economics. We're going to try and see if we can upgrade our main settlement once I've upgraded the settlement building, make it cheaper, because I wanted to... I'm a Scrooge McDuck here. We're going to try and stabilize this section of the thing. Now that we finally connected the territories together, I can then send my dudes up to the north, where we can try and get as much of that northern territory as possible and get the Dakes place set up. And I have a foreign trader. Nice. Pardon me. Monopolize. Let him trade. Yes, I like him. Let him trade. It's a bit of a cop-out win, but you know, I'd like to let him trade. One-eyed veteran or... Well, that's more for another dude. Question, can I hire him? Ah, I have to hire him. Damn it. One more turn till that happens. Great. Okay, where's the thing that allows me to do the thing? There we go. What does this do? Ooh. That'll be dope. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, so yes, thank you very much for watching. And if you like this kind of content, let me know in the comments section down below. Clicking on the like button and, of course, subscribing to the channel. The good news, of course, if we go to the map now, is we've gained another giant chunk of territory. And hopefully, once we've done all of that, we can begin to make the push up towards this location and this location. Once we've gained this, the time of taking forever to walk around and, like, waiting forever to get to another location is going to be gone. The stepness of this area will be gone as well, which will be nice. And then I can begin to focus a little bit more on a semi-cheap, I say cheaper, but you know what I mean. Like, it's a semi-easy perspective to try and get over to here, and then obviously over to here, and then further down. In terms of expanding here, obviously we need to know how much is controlled by Rome versus how much is controlled by other factions. And obviously this location is going to be things. So what we're going to try and do is I'm going to focus on trying to get from here to here, and then we're going to move over to here. I'm going to try, obviously we'll get rid of these dudes, control up to maybe here of Dacia. Maybe the Dacian province, depending on how things go. I'd like, personally, if I can afford it, if possible, control of entire provinces to make it easier for transportation, but not essential, so long as we surround the Black Sea. Now, obviously, going here is going to be a problem, so I would personally like to stop my advance around here, and then make our way further down south, and go this way, so we can begin to link up the territories. I don't want to go to war with them, not yet, because I want them to act as a buffer state against Rome. If they are there, Rome doesn't move, is my theory. Now, that does, of course, doesn't guarantee that Rome won't move, but it might just keep them from blatantly pushing out. I could, thinking on it, though, instead of pushing this way, because these guys haven't touched me at all and there's no reason to perhaps push, I could instead go this way around and take the more active route, where there's more settlements, less time to run around, less time to waste, but a bit more Hellenic, and basically push up around that way, thus sealing the deal here upon securing the settlement of Sarmatia. But we'll see how things go. It may be that way it works, I'm not too sure. But I will, regardless, show you guys at another point. Anyway, let's have a look before we finish the episode off at Ra, the new target of our glorious nation. So, Ra. There is another... I noticed that there is an enemy army probably around here at some point, but we're not going to do anything at the moment because, you know, it's far to the north. Though this settlement does have a high garrison, and what a surprise, it has a shit ton of step. And what is inside this army? A shit ton of step. So, we are in for another one of our glorious battles where it takes fucking ages because these wankers just don't want to give. But at least we can have the chance of killing them all and doing some glorious things. So anyway, I will catch you all in the next episode. This is Mr. Jaeger signing out. Have a good one, guys.